abrazo. We love you. Thank you. Gracias.
Pero el 31 de marzo de 1995, en el motel Days Inn en Corpus Christi, Texas, su vida y su prometedora carrera tuvieron un abrupto final. Cerca de las 11:48 a.m., Selena Quintanilla Pérez sale tambaleante de la habitación 158 con una herida de bala. Desangrándose, corre hasta la entrada del motel.
At the corner of my eye, I look towards the window and I see a lady running in distress. I knew something was wrong because you see blood coming from her. And I saw blood when she hit that window. It was on the window, on the door.
Selena llega a la recepción y se desploma en el suelo.
She called out, help me, I've been shot.
And my concern was not knowing what had happened or who was coming.
Oh my God. There was a lot of confusion at that time. Someone recognized her and hollered out, that's Selena.
La gerenta, Barbara Schultz, se apresura a llamar al 911.
Motel, 901 Navigation Boulevard. What's on you? We have a woman right in the lobby, so she's been shot. She's right on the floor, and there's blood. Okay. You don't know anything else about who might have done it or anything like that? It's another lady, that's all I know. We're trying to find out.
I said, who shot you? She said she's in 158. This is a lady who she's saying shot her. That's when Shauna is looking through the reg cards to see who's registered.
La habitación 158 está a nombre de Yolanda Saldívar. Su nombre y la matrícula del vehículo llegan al despacho. Mientras el personal espera la ambulancia, la condición de Selena empeora.
And I start talking to her, trying to comfort her because she just started fading away. As I talked, there was less and less movement from her, less moaning, less everything. She just started going away.
Los paramédicos están cerca y llegan al motel a las 11:52 a.m.
From the time the call came in to the time we were on scene was 1 minute and 55 seconds. Pulled up and went right into the office area, and laying on the ground was a young lady. She was wearing a jogging suit. So when we took the jacket off of her, we could see exactly where the holes were in her. We immediately put a Vaseline gauze on there. That stops any bleeding. She was really in distress. She still had a very slow heartbeat.
Mientras la ambulancia traslada velozmente a Selena, cerca de allí, la policía de Corpus Christi responde a la llamada. Luego de recorrer medio kilómetro en menos de un minuto, la policía se topa con Yolanda en una camioneta roja, intentando salir del estacionamiento. Yolanda ve la patrulla, se detiene, retrocede y estaciona frente a la recepción. Su camioneta es bloqueada por el vehículo policial. Una vez allí, Yolanda Saldívar saca un arma, apunta a su cabeza y se niega a bajar de la camioneta. Llegan más policías, entre ellos el detective de Corpus Christi, Paul Rivera.
As I arrived at the hotel, I saw 2 police officers in uniform standing behind a red pickup truck. I could see the lady with a handgun to her right temple. I said, what happened? He said, yeah, Selena got shot. I said, Selena the singer? I said, yeah, she got shot and she's bleeding real bad. My whole thinking made me think, man, this is something serious.
Como la sospechosa está armada y no se entrega, llaman al equipo de SWAT y al cuerpo de negociadores de la policía. Mientras tanto, la ambulancia recorre los 8 kilómetros hasta el hospital. Los paramédicos se desesperan por estabilizar a Selena, gravemente herida.
We started trying to get IVs on her. I was trying on her left arm. Brian was still doing a little CPR, keeping what blood was left pumping through her brain and her heart. I told him, I can't get anything. She's flat. Her veins are flat because she bled out.
Por la gran pérdida de sangre, la presión arterial de Selena es muy baja. Sin presión, las venas se contraen y es difícil hallar una que permita inyectar una aguja intravenosa.
We had the driver call in the hospital and tell him we have a shooting victim. We're unable to get a line and we'll be there very shortly.
Cuando el equipo de SWAT y los negociadores llegan al motel Days Inn, la tensión aumenta.
When I arrived at the Days Inn, there was just chaos everywhere. There were policemen running around, investigators. The traffic had stopped up on the freeway. Navigation, it was shut down. Nobody seemed to know really what was going on and why.
Cerca de las 12 p.m., la ambulancia llega al Hospital Central.
Got her into the trauma room where the doctors were sitting there and the surgeons were standing by. And they came up and they cut her chest open and they stuck 2 big needles into her heart with blood bags and were squeezing on the blood.
Al intentar restablecer la circulación, los médicos descubren que la bala atravesó una arteria de la cavidad coronaria y la pérdida de sangre es enorme.
When they cracked her chest open, there was no blood inside of her. There was no blood inside her chest. So that means it all came out. It all came out.
El cuerpo humano normal tiene entre 4 y 5 litros de sangre. En Selena, el exceso de adrenalina hizo expulsar el torrente sanguíneo por la arteria carótida rota, perdiendo mucha sangre. Luego de unos 50 minutos, los médicos ven que el daño es irreparable. Selena Quintanilla Pérez es declarada muerta a la 1:05 p.
Hurt, very hurt. I just found out about it. Man, I can't believe it.
La noticia de la muerte de Selena impactó a la comunidad tejana. Cientos de fans se reúnen frente a su casa en Corpus Christi. Mientras tanto, en el Day Scene, su supuesta asesina ya lleva 2 horas en su camioneta apuntando a su cabeza. Para comunicarse con la sospechosa, los negociadores conectan una línea telefónica entre su base de operaciones junto al vestíbulo del motel y la camioneta rodeada. El jefe de la negociación, Larry Young, quiere entenderse con Yolanda.
I think she was pretty much fearful of everybody. I think she was fearful of me at first. She was cornered. She didn't know what to do. It's like it's her lowest moment. Many times I thought she would kill herself.
He was asking about Selena, how's she doing? And by then I knew Selena was no longer there. And very bluntly, we will lie. We have to. Because what is the goal? The goal is to save a life, even her life.
La negociación no avanza. Y el detective Paul Rivera, junto con la policía de Corpus Christi, buscan pruebas.
Well, I went around the hotel to the opposite side where the shooting had occurred. There was a trail of blood leading from the room 158. They went from the grassy area into the sidewalk, around the pool, all the way out to the lobby. I measured the distance, the blood trail was 392 feet.
Luego de asegurar la escena del crimen y entrevistar a varios testigos, el detective Rivera va al Hospital Central donde habla con la familia de Selena. Su padre, Abraham Quintanilla, y su esposo, Chris Pérez. Allí descubre la relación de Yolanda con Selena.
Chris told me she worked for us, she worked for Selena, she was the fan club manager, and Abraham, the father, didn't like Yolanda. For some reason, he didn't trust her.
Abraham Quintanilla couldn't stand her. He wanted her out of the picture yesterday. He said that the reason why Yolanda killed Selena was for 2 reasons. Because she was obsessed with Selena and because she had stolen money from the fan club. Yolanda denied it, and he basically told her, you need to come up with answers and you need to bring the documents to prove that what I am saying is not true.
Según Chris Pérez, Yolanda citó a Selena en el Day Scene la mañana del 31 de marzo.
She went there to confront Yolanda about the embezzlement and to get these documents that would prove that she was not stealing money from Selena.
Allí, Yolanda revela algo terrible sobre su reciente viaje a México.
Yolanda told Selena that she had been raped in Mexico. Selena drove her to Doctor's Regional Hospital for an exam. Selena found out from the nurses that Yolanda was making it up. She was not raped. Selena decided to take her back to the hotel.
Chris Pérez también revela que Selena, frustrada con Yolanda, regresó al Day Scene con la intención de dar por terminada una relación laboral de 5 años.
Well, what I gathered was that Selena told Yolanda, I'm not going to need you anymore. That's when Yolanda took out a gun. Selena ran for the door. That's when Yolanda shot at her one time.
Pasaron 3 horas del asesinato. Los reporteros llegan al hospital a pedir detalles de la muerte de Selena.
It occurred to me that there was going to be a lot of tension on the case. I said, call the police immediately and tell them that we're going to do the autopsy right now.
La autopsia revela que la bala entró por el lado inferior derecho de la espalda, atravesó el tórax, perforó la arteria subclavia y salió por la parte superior del pecho. Esta arteria es el conducto sanguíneo principal y atraviesa el tórax. Si la bala hubiera penetrado más arriba o más abajo, la herida no hubiese sido tan grave. La policía lleva ya 4 horas y media negociando con Yolanda en el motel. Los nervios de la joven aumentan y el negociador Isaac Valencia encuentra una estrategia para poner fin a la crisis.
It was during my phase that I remember giving her a hook. And you start convincing the person, hey, look, the hair trigger. You didn't mean to do it. I mean, you're talking to her and your finger slipped. And you just keep saying it and repeating it. And before you know it, the person's believing it. And you have a hook now. Now you're working on giving her an excuse on, I didn't mean to do this.
I brought this gun to kill myself. No!